So we get
So,
to grandma's house. To grandmother's
yeah,
house we go.
this is another woman in our lives, and we compared her to Mrs. Kim. Emily is super happy, and it's creeping me out. Why, when these women are happy, do I go, ooh, what do you want? What do you need? What's happening? Eh, It's just, and you're not having the same response.
I think Emily was fine. She was happy about something.
Really? And did you notice when she goes, come in, Lorelai goes, no, that's
You're
how
she
I
goes, no. And
felt.
she's like, you're scaring Rory. And she's like, don't be
Yeah.
silly. Yeah, she was a little over the top. She looked like she was high as a kite on something. Like she had just taken methamphetamine. I don't know. She did look drunk. Like she was on something. But it's because they have good news. And they finally tell them the good news, but Rory already knows. Or
Yeah, she's,
Lorelai already knows because Rory already suspected because she can do math and and all of the kids talk, so she figured it out.
and
I still think she would have been excited that Emily confirmed it.
she's in the top 3%. And I think that Rory's being modest, and this is regular in her life. And not, they don't always match each other's energy. Emily doesn't always match their excited energy. So I don't know. Yeah, she
Yeah,
could have, I guess they could have participated more, but I don't expect Rory to. That's
I
not
don't know.
how,
No,
well,
I
I
know,
guess.
but like
Yeah,
Rory was so giggly excited about Lorelai getting married.
that's true.
So like we
Yeah.
know she has it in her. She couldn't have been like,
Hmm.
"I know, isn't it exciting?" or pretended she didn't know. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
I was happy to see Emily so happy, but I know
And
it
I
creeped you
love
out.
you for that. Because I have never seen it that way. And so you telling me that, I'm like, oh, is that a way we could see it? Because I am so wanting to hide in the corner.
Yeah.
It's so scary to me. Wow, we had
So
different upbringings. Okay.
I know. So Lorelai does a very rude thing, I think, where like everyone's on their way to the dinner table and she decides to make a phone call in that moment. I think that was very rude.
I think that's one of the rudest things she's ever done. And I feel for her because it's such an emotional moment that I think the writers for this are so wonderful and brilliant, because we're now celebrating Rory. Like, maybe you're not excited, but you could see that your parents are excited. You could see that Rory is being showered with love, attention, praise. And that's when you're like, oh, let me go to my source of love, attention, and praise. Let me
Right.
call the guy
Right.
that wants to hear from me, tells me I'm great,
Right.
and let me interrupt this praise of love from my child. I mean, this is one of the most selfish things she's
Yep.
done.
It's
And
true.
let me let me not share it with everyone in the room. Let me have a secret love fest with my
Yes,
kid.
that was another thing. Once she gets off the phone, she goes in, gets Rory's attention, nods at her, and then they giggle. That was very selfish. She took all the attention away from Rory and back on her. So she put the ring from her, onto her finger because Rory was getting attention and she didn't like that. And she
Yeah.
wanted to feel like the queen, queen bee for a day.
Yeah, and
And
to not include the people in the room while you're having a fit, and you didn't, and like you said, Rory knows how to be happy for someone, and Lorelai knows to be excited and excitable, and they just,
yeah,
that was so sad.
I
And
know.
also finishing the circle of the proposals on the phone, the yes is on the phone, and the yes wasn't even an enthusiastic, excited yes. She calls this guy Max and says, where are we going to live? And he's asking, like, why are you even asking this? Why don't you figure that out? And he goes, are you saying yes? And she says, why are you asking me that?
So weird. So weird. Both of them
This,
are so, this is the worst proposal ever. Keep in mind, he proposed to end an argument,
yep.
not
Yep.
a good start. I don't
And
like
she
it.
said yes to end a different version of a discomfort, right?
Yeah.
So they're
It's so
just,
much easier to be happy than to think about things like where are we going to live and like, you know,
yeah,
what, yeah.
yeah.
How
And
many checking accounts are we going to have? Like, so stupid.